Hello everyone! Magandang buhay sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito ay magpipresent ako ng different multiple choice questions as practice review or practice test for the upcoming third periodical test. Ang content po ng video lesson na ito ay about solving linear equation in one variable, solve word problems on linear equation in one variable, solve linear inequalities in one variable, and the graph of linear inequalities on a number line. So ito pong topic na ito ay mula po doon sa Matatag Curriculum. At ito po ay part 1 ng aking ginagawang reviewer for the third quarter. So abangan po ninyo yung part 2, continuation po ng different topics pa dito po sa ating Mathematics 8 Matatag Curriculum. Okay, so let's start for number 1 question. Which of the following is a linear equation in one variable? Letter A, x plus 2 is equal to y. Letter B, x squared minus 4 is equal to 7. Letter C, 2x plus 7 is equal to 5. And letter D, all of the above. Okay, so bago po i-present yung sagot sa number 1 ay ito po muna. So pwede po ninyong i-post yung bawat questions na ipipresent ko. And then, try to read, analyze, and answer. So, check po ninyong knowledge ninyo kung tama o mali. Okay? So, bawat question ay pipresent ko po yung sagot at the same time yung computation kung kailangan pong i-compute. Okay? So, check po ninyo yung knowledge ninyo. Huwag nyo po munang panoorin kaagad yung sagot. Sagutan nyo po muna, i-post nyo muna para po ma-master nyo yung ating lesson. Okay? So, sa number 1, ang question po ay, alin daw po dito ang linear equation in one variable? So pag sinabi nating linear equation, ang exponent ng variable ay 1. Okay? At malinaw po yung one variable, isang variable lang po ang dapat meron. Okay. Isa-isahin po natin yung choices. Letter A, x plus 2 is equal to y. So ang variable po natin dito ay x and y. So hindi na po ito one variable. Ano po? So cross out na po ito kasi ito po ay two variables. Letter B, x squared minus 4 is equal to 7. Ang exponent ng variable x ay 2. So, kapag 2, ito po ay quadratic. Ibig sabihin, hindi po siya linear itong letter B, quadratic. So, hindi rin po ito ang ating magiging sagot. Okay? Bagaman, one variable kasi x lang siya, pero ito naman po ay quadratic. So, still, hindi pa rin ito linear equation in one variable. Sa letter C naman, 2x plus 7 is equal to 5. Only one variable x at ang exponent po ng x ay 1. So, ito po yung linear equation in one variable. Okay? So, our answer there is letter C. Number 2 question. What is the graph of linear equation in one variable? Letter A, straight line. Letter B, parabola. Letter C, curved line. And letter D, half plane. Okay, so ang linear equation in one variable, ang kanyang graph po ay straight line. Ano po? So yan po yung ating sagot. Yung parabola po ay curve po ito. Okay? Ang parabola po ay open upward, open downward na curve. Ano po? And then, malinaw po ito, curve line. At letter D, ang half plane po, ito po ay graph ng linear inequalities in two variables. Okay? So, our answer is letter A. Number 3 question. What is the standard form of linear equation in one variable? Letter A, ax plus by minus c equals 0. Letter B, ax plus by is equal to c. Letter C, y is equal to mx plus b. And letter D, none of the above. Okay? So, ang hinahanap po ng problem or ng question is standard form of linear equation in one variable. So, sa linear equation in one variable, meron po tayong different form. May standard form, may general form, may slope-intercept form. Okay. Pero dito po sa ating problem, ang hinahanap po niya is standard form. Itong letter A, ax plus by minus equal 0, ito po ay hindi standard form. Ang tawag po dito ay general form. Kapag equal to 0 at yung ABC ay nasa left ng equal sign, general form po ito. Letter B, ax plus by is equal to c. Kapag itong c or constant ay nasa right, yung x at y ay nasa left, ito po yung standard form. Okay? So our answer is letter B. Tuloy po natin. Letter C, y is equal to mx plus b. Ang tawag po dito ay slope and y-intercept. Ano po? At letter D, none of the above. So, wala na po ito. So, ibig sabihin, ito lang po yung standard form sa ating choices. Number 4 question. Transform the statement into equation. A number more than 5 is 11. Okay. Ita-transform daw natin itong statement. Okay? A number more than 5 is 11. So we have letter A, x plus 5 plus 11 is equal to 0. Letter B, x minus 5 is equal to 11. Letter C, x plus 5 is equal to 11. And letter D, all of the above. Okay. So alin po dito ang is equation ng statement na ito? A number more than 5 is 11. So yung number na tinutukoy dito ay any variable. So ang ginamit po sa choices ay x. Okay? So a number x more than. So ano po yung more than? Ang more than po, ito ay plus. So ang plus po dito ay A and B. Ibig sabihin, hindi na po A and C rather, hindi na po pwedeng sagot ang letter B kasi minus po ang ginamit. Pag sinabing more than, yan po ay plus. Okay? So, between A and C. A number more than 5, x plus 5, A and C pareho, is 11. Yung is ay equal sign. Okay? Ito po yung equal sign is 11. Ito naman, added to 11 ulit ito or more than 11 ulit ito. Okay? So, hindi po ito yung kanyang translation. Okay? So, the correct translation is letter C. Number 5 question. Which of the following statements is an equation? Letter A, a number more than 5. Letter B, 6 times a number is 48. Letter C, the sum of a number and 6. And letter D, none of the above. Okay. So, paano po ba natin malalaman na yung statement ay equation or ano na nga yung isa? Inequality or expression. Okay, so between equation, expression, and inequality. So, ang palatandaan po natin kapag equation po yung ating statement ay meron po siyang word na is. Alin po dito ang may is lang na word? A number more than 5, wala pong is. 6 times a number is 48. So, yung is na ito po yung kanyang equal sign. Okay, kaya ito po yung kanyang sagot. Ito po yung equation. So, yung letter A, walang is. Letter C, walang is. Ang tawag po dito ay expression. Okay? So, the answer is letter B. Number 6 question. Which of the following properties does not belong to the group? Letter A, reflexive property. Letter B, symmetric property. Letter C, multiplication property. And letter D, inverse property. So lahat po na choices natin ay property. Okay. Ang tanong po ng question ay not belong to the group. So ibig sabihin, yung tatlo ay magkakagrupo at yung isa ay hindi nila kagrupo. So ano po yung dito yung hindi kasama? Okay? Ang hindi po kasama dito ay ito pong letter D, inverse property. Ito pong A, B, C, reflexive, symmetric, multiplication. Ang tawag po dito ay properties of equality. At ito pong inverse property, ito po ay property ng proportion. Okay? Number 7 question. What is the solution of the equation x plus 6 is equal to 10? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, and D, 6. So pag sinabi po nating solution, ano po yung value ng variable that if you're going to substitute to the given equation, it makes the equation true. Okay? Or it satisfies the equation. So here sa ating equation, x plus 6 is equal to 10. ano po yung value ng x. So madali lang yan. Actually, pwede pong i-oral. Ano po? So here, anong i-add natin sa 6 para maging 10? Kasi equal to 10. So x plus 6 is equal to 10. What is the value of x so that if you add by 6, that is equal to 10? So simple. 4 lang po ito, di ba? So that 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Pero how to get 4? Ganito lang po yun. Applying the properties of equality, i-move natin yung 6 sa right side. Since that is addition, so ang opposite po ay subtraction. O yung positive, ang opposite po niya ay negative. Kaya minus 6 subtract sa left, minus 6 subtract sa right. So here, 6 minus 6 is 0. Then, 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. So the value of x is equal to 4. Okay, simple. Again, shortcut. Ano ang value ng x? So that if you add by 6 equal to 10, 4. So that 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Okay? Number 8 question. Solve for x in the equation 2x plus 8 is equal to 22. A, 7, B, 6, C, 5, and D, 4. So sa ating question, ano yung value ng x dito sa ating equation ay kailangan po nating mag-solve. Okay lang pag kaya po ninyong i-oral. Pero pag hindi, ay ganito lang po kung paano po yan i-solve. Applying properties of equality. So 2x plus 8 equal to 22. I-move natin yung 8 sa right side. Okay? So, paano po yan i-move? Applying properties of equality. So, positive 8. So, if you're going to subtract 8. Okay? Kasi positive and then negative. So, minus 8 sa left, minus 8 sa right. So, the same, makukopya nyo yung 2x plus 8 minus 8 is equal to 22, then minus 8 din. Okay? Para balance po yung equation natin. So, we have now 8 minus 8 here is 0. So, ang matitira po dito ay 2x. So, this become 2x is equal to 22 minus 8 is 14. Okay, ang sinusolve po natin ay value ng x, may kasamang 2. Remove 2 by multiplying 1/2 to both sides of the equation. So, pwede pong multiplication property, multiply by 1/2. Pwede naman pong division property, divide by 2. Ano po? So, 1/2 times 2 is 1. Or 2 divided by 2 is 1. Yun po yung division property. Okay? So, we have now x is equal to 14 times 1/2 or 1/2 of 14 is 7 or pwede naman pong 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay? So the value of x is equal to 7. So our answer is letter A. Number 9 question. Which of the following equations has a solution of 5? Okay. We have A, 5x minus 2 equals 3x plus 8. Letter B, 3x plus 2 equals 5x minus 6. Letter C, 2x minus 2 equals 3x plus 4. And letter D, none of the above. Okay. So ano po yung hinahanap ng question? Alin daw po dito sa different equations na ito na may solution na 5? Ano po? So paano po natin malalaman kung alin dito ang may solution na 5? So, pwede po ninyong isolve yung equation, linear equation in one variable, solve for x. At kapag ang lumabas ay 5, ay di yun ang may solution. Another method naman ay, pwede po ninyong isubstitute yung value ng, yung 5 dito sa value ng x dito. And then, i-check nyo kung true or false. Kaya ang gagamitin ko po dito ay hindi po solving, kundi checking. So, paano po? Unahin ko yung letter A choices. So, hindi po natin alam dito kung alin dito, kaya isa-isahin po natin yung choices. So, unahin po natin itong letter A, 5x minus 2 equals 3x plus 8. So, hindi ko po isosolve, kundi i-check ko. Substitute ko po yung value ng 5 dito sa x. So, ito po yan. So, 5 times the value of x is 5. Ito yon. So, 5 times 5. Then, copy 2. Then, copy equal 3. So, 3 times x, ang x again ay 5. So, 3 times 5 and then copy plus 8. And then simplify. 5 times 5 is 25. And then copy minus 2 is equal to multiply. 3 times 5 is 15. And then copy plus 8. So, simplify natin. What is 25 minus 2? That is equal to 23. And 15 plus 8 is 23. Is 23 equal to 23? Yes, that's true. Since nag-true na po kaagad yung number 1, nung sinubstitute natin yung 5, then ito po yung kanyang equation. So our answer is letter A. Huwag na po ninyong i-test yung B and C. Sayang lang po yung oras ninyo kapag nagsasagot po kayo sa inyong test paper. Okay? Number 10 question. Solve the equation x minus 6 divided by 2 is equal to x plus 4. Letter A, negative 10. Letter B, 12. Letter C, negative 14. And letter D, 15. So yung given equation po natin ay equation involving fraction. Ano po? May fraction po dito sa ating equation. Okay, so paano po ito isolve at makuha po yung value ng x? So, dalawa po yung methods na pwede nyong gamitin. So, pwede po yung by checking. Substitute lang po ninyo yung value dito sa choices, dito sa ating variables, and check nyo yung left and right ng equal sign kapag magkapareho. Pag magkapareho, solution. Kapag hindi, not solution. Okay? So, ang gagamitin ko po dito sa aking computation muna ay solving for x, hindi po checking. Okay, so here, by cross multiply, dito po ay x minus 6 divided by 2. Okay, ang numerator ay x minus 6, ang denominator ay 2. Dito naman, x plus 4. Ano po yung x plus 4? Numerator, denominator. So, ang x plus 4 po ay numerator, at ang denominator po niya kapag wala always yan po ay 1. Okay, so by cross multiply, x minus 6 times 1. Ito po yun, 1 times x minus 6. Then equals, okay, ito naman, 2 times x plus 4. Okay, this one, 2 times x plus 4. So if you multiply a monomial by a binomial, maglalagay po tayo ng close and open parenthesis. Okay? So here, we are going to simplify 1 times x minus 6 by distributive property. So, multiply natin what is 1 times x and what is 1 times 6. So, 1 times x is 1x or x. Then 1 times 6 is 6. So, x minus 6 is equal to, sa kabila naman po, distributive property, 2 times x, 2x, and 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, wala na po yung parenthesis. Now, combined like terms. So, pagsamahin po natin itong x at 2x, and then ito pong 6 at yung 8. Kasi sila po yung magka-like terms. Okay, so paano po? Ganito lang po yan. Okay. So, yung 2x, i-move natin sa left side. So, x, and then, pag i-move mo natin yung 2x, change the sign, magiging minus 2x. Okay? Or, you're going to move 2x, so, subtract 2x to both sides of the equation. Okay? So, here, what is x minus 2x? That is negative 1x. And then, minus 6, copy. Then, equal 2x minus 2x, 0. Wala na po ito ngayon. And then, matitira ay plus 8 or positive 8. So, we have here. So, we have now negative 1x minus 6 equal to 8. Pagsamahin natin itong 6 at 8, i-move natin yung 6 sa right side. So, this become, if you're going to move, ito po ay minus. Ang reverse po or opposite po ng minus ay plus. Kaya, magpa-plus po tayo ng 6 to both side of the equation. Okay? So, here, copy negative 1x minus 6, this one, and then plus 6. Equals 8 plus 6. Kung ano yung ipa-plus or imaminus natin sa left, gawin din yung ipa-plus at imaminus natin sa right. Okay. So, here, negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Ang matitira po ay negative 1x. Okay? Ito na po matitira dito. Is equal to 8 plus 6 is 14. So, may kasamang negative 1 yung x. Dapat positive 1 yan. So, divide by negative 1 to both sides. Then, ito po ay negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1 or positive 1x is equal to 14 divided by negative 1 is negative 14. Okay? So, ang value po ng x dyan ay negative 14. Yan po ay letter C sa ating choices. Number 11 question. How many possible value of x in the equation absolute value of x plus 10 is equal to 17? Okay. So, yung value ng x dito sa ating absolute value equation, kapag ganyan po yung given, ay dalawa po ang possible values ng x. Ano po? Hindi po pwedeng wala, hindi po pwedeng isa lang, hindi rin po pwedeng tatlo. Okay. Again, pag absolute value at linear equation in one variable, ang kanyang value ay ang value ng x po ay 2. Okay? So our answer is letter C. For number 12 question, which of the following is the correct solution set of the equation absolute value of 3x plus 4 is equal to 25? So we have choices A, B, C, and D. Okay. So again, kapag ang sinusolve po natin ay absolute value equation, dalawa po yung possible solutions. Dalawa po yung possible values. Okay. Kaya po dito yung choices natin ay dalawa po yung value. Okay. So here, to solve, there are two cases. So case 1 ay as is kokopyahin mo yung equation, i-remove lang yung absolute value symbol. So 3x plus 4 equals 25. Sa pangalawang case naman, I change the sign of the constant or nasa right. Okay? Yung nasa labas ng absolute value. Okay? So ilalagay natin sa right side ng equal sign and then change the sign. So from positive going to negative. Kapag naman ito ay negative, gawin mo namang positive. Basta change the sign. Okay? Yan po yung case 2. So for case 1, we are going to solve. Okay, 3x plus 4 equals 25. I-move natin yung 4 papunta sa right. So, since plus 4, ang opposite po ng plus ay minus, kaya minus 4 to both side of equation. Okay, here, 4 minus 4 is 0. So, ang matitira po dito ay 3x. So, yung 4 ngayon ay nandun na sa right ng equal sign. Okay? So, if another shortcut method is that plus 4, move to other side, change the sign, plus 4 magiging minus 4. Okay? So, 25 minus 4 is 21. Now, we are going to solve for x. May kasamang 3. So, you're going to apply properties of equality. So, pwede pong multiplication property. So, multiply 1/3 kasi 3 po yun. Since multiply 1/3, multiply din po ng 1/3 sa right side. Or gusto naman po ninyong division property, divide by 3 to both side. Okay? So, we have now x. 1/3 times 3 is 1 or cancel. X is equal to 21 times 1/3 is 7 or pwede naman pong 21 divided by 3 is 7. So the value of x is equal to 7. So one value is 7. Meron po tayo dito sa letter B, 7. At meron din sa letter C, 7. So alin kaya dito sa dalawa, B or C? Ibig sabihin, cross out na po yung A and letter D. So, solve natin yung second value. Gamitin natin itong case 2. So, 3x plus 4 equals negative 25. Okay, i-move natin yung 4 going to right side, applying the properties of equality. Since plus 4, and then minus 4 to both sides. Okay, so let's become here, 4 minus 4 is 0, kaya wala na po ito. Ang matitira po ay 3x. Negative 25 minus 4 is negative 29. So you're going to divide by 3 kasi may kasamang 3 yan or multiply it by 1/3. So let's become cancel 1/3 in 3. So we have x equal to negative 29 times 1/3. So yung 29 divided by 3 cannot be. Ano po? Kaya remain po yung maging sagot natin ay fraction. Simplify natin ito. Multiply the number by the numerator. So negative 29 times 1 is negative 29. And then copy the denominator 3. So, ang value ng x po natin na pangalawa ay negative 29 over 3. Saan po dito sa ating choices? Negative 29, ito po ay negative 19. Ano po? So, ito lang naman po ang pamimilian natin, B and C. So, the correct answer is letter B. Ang sagot po na x ay 7 at negative 29 over 3 here. Okay? Letter B. Number 13 question. What kind of problem is stated below? Find two consecutive integers whose sum is 25. So what kind of problem daw ito pong statement na ito or itong problem na ito? Letter A, geometry problem. Letter B, age problem. Letter C, money problem. And letter D, number problem. So kapag geometry problem, may nababanggit sanang sides, angles, o kaya ay length, width ng rectangle. So wala po. So hindi po ito geometry problem. Pag age problem naman, dapat may mababanggit pong age. So wala pong nabanggit na age. So hindi po ito age problem. Money problem, dapat about money naman po ito. So, may number sana o may pera. Okay, so wala po. Ibig sabihin, hindi po money problem ito. So, ang tawag po dito sa statement na ito or problem ay number problem. Okay, kasi ang hinahanap po niya ay find two consecutive integers. So, ang integers po ay number. Kaya ang tawag po dito ay number problem. Okay? So, our answer is letter D. Okay? For items or question 14 and 15. The larger number is 5 less than twice the smaller and their sum is 28. Okay, for number 14 question, what is the correct equation of the problem? Okay, ito po yung different equation. Alin po ba dito ang tamang equation ng problem na ito? Okay, so ganito lang po yun para maintindihan natin. Dapat basahin natin ng twice or thrice and then dapat pag nabasa na natin at naintindihan, makapag-draft na tayo ng initial idea natin. Okay. The larger number is 5 less than twice the smaller. Okay, ibig sabihin, yung larger number ay nakadepende yung value niya doon sa smaller number. Kaya kapag alam na natin yung smaller number, ay mako-compute na rin natin yung larger number. Okay, so ganito lang po yon. Since hindi natin alam yung smaller number, so we let x be the smaller number. At ano naman po yung larger number? So yung larger number ay 5 less than twice the smaller. Mas mababa daw ng 5 kaysa sa 2 times the smaller number. Okay, yun po yung larger. Kaya, ito po yun. 2x minus 5. Twice the smaller, 2. Ang smaller ay x. So, twice the smaller, 2x minus 5. Kasi 5 less than. Mas mababa daw ng 5. Okay, kaya minus 5. That is the larger number. So, mula dyan, sabi po sa next statement, and their sum is 28. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng sum? You're going to add. So, kapag i-add natin yung dalawa, ito po yung ating equation. Smaller plus larger is equal to 28. Ito po, their sum is 28. Okay, substitute natin. Ano yung smaller? Ang smaller po ay x, kaya ito po yon. At ano po yung larger? 2x plus 5. Ito po yung larger, 2x minus 5 rather, is equal to copy 28. So, para medyo ma-simplify natin yung ating equation, add natin ito kasi dalawa yung variables dito. X plus 2x. That is equal to 3x. Okay? That is equal to 3x and then minus 5 is equal to 28. So actually, okay na po itong equation na ito. Okay, so meron po ba dito sa ating choices? So 3x minus 5, ito po yan. 3x minus 5 equals 28. So our answer is letter C. Number 15 question, find the two numbers. Okay, so mula po dito sa problem ay find the two numbers. So ito po yung ating choices. Okay, so paano po isolve yan? So again, ilabas po natin yung ating equation kanina. So sabi natin kanina, x plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 28 or yung final po natin na equation ay 3x minus 5 equals 28. Okay, so we are going to solve for x at ang x po ay smaller number. Okay, at yung ating pong larger number ay 2x minus 5. So again, dito sa ating equation, ito po yung smaller number, bilugan ko, at ito naman po yung larger number. Okay, so sabi niya kanina ay the sum of the smaller and larger is 28. Ito po yun, and their sum is 28. So to solve, again, pagsamahin natin yan, x plus 2x is 3x, then copy minus 5 equal 28. So move natin yung minus 5 sa right side, change the sign, magiging plus 5 or plus 5 to both sides. Okay, so we have now 3x is equal to 33. So, paano po ba ito? Kapag gusto po ninyong i-move yan, mayroon pong shortcut. Or pwede naman pong gamitin nyo kagaya nito, addition property of equality. So, minus 5, ang opposite po niya ay plus 5. So that, negative 5 plus 5 will become 0. Okay, 0 na ito, matitira po ay 3x. Is equal to 28 plus 5 is equal to 33. So, 3x is equal to 33. May kasamang 3. To remove, divide 3 or multiply 1/3 to both sides and cancel 3. So, we have x is equal to 33 times 1/3 or 33 divided by 3 is 11. So, the value of x is equal to 11. So, actually, meron na pong 11 dito, letter A. Kahit hindi na po isolve yung pangalawang number. Ano po? Kasi isa lang naman po yung 11. But i-check natin kung tama. Okay. For the larger number, ito po yung nakuha natin kanina, 2x minus 5. So, substitute natin yung value ng x na na-compute natin. So, x there is 11. So, 2 times x. So, 2 times 11, then copy minus 5. Multiply first before subtract. 2 times 11 is 22. Minus 5, that is equal to 17. So, x is equal to 17. Tama po ba? 11, 17, 11, 17. Okay, that's correct. So, our answer is letter A. Number 16 question. Find two consecutive integers whose sum is 25. Okay, we have A, B, C, and letter D. So ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng consecutive? Magkasunod na number. Kapag pinag-add mo daw yung magkasunod na number, dapat ang sum daw niya ay 25. So eto, pwede pong isolve, pwede naman pong trial and error method. Okay, so you follow computation. Okay? Or pwede namang trial and error method using the choices here. Okay, paano po? So ito, hindi ko na sinolve, trial and error na lang. So lahat po ng mga number dito ay magkasunod. 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15. So magkasunod po yan. Consecutive integers po yan. Ngayon, sum is 25. Pag pinag-plus mo daw, dapat 25. Alin po dito ang may sum is 25? 9 plus 10 is 19. So hindi po. Wrong. Letter A. 11 plus 12 is 23. Hindi rin po 25. So cross out letter B. 12 plus 13 is 25. Ibig sabihin, our answer is letter C. The two consecutive integers are 12 and 13. So if you are going to add, that is equal to 25. How about letter D? 14 plus 15 is equal to 19. So ibig sabihin, hindi rin po, 14 plus 15 is 29 rather. So this is not the correct answer. Okay, so the answer is letter C. Okay, for number 17 and 18, or for items 17 and 18, the age of Venus is 4 more than 3 times the age of money. The sum of their ages is 32. Okay, so this is the problem. And ito po yung question number 17. What is the correct equation of the problem? So ito po yung A, B, C, D choices. Okay, so yung problem po na ito ay about age problem. So may nabanggit po na the age of Venus. So how to solve this one? Okay, so first ay kailangan po nating i-analyze yung problem. Kasi kapag age problem, medyo minsan nakakalito. Okay? So ulitin natin at intindihin. The age of Venus is 4 more than 3 times the age of money. Meaning to say, kapag alam mo yung age ni Manny, makukompute mo na rin yung age ni Venus. Okay? Kasi yung age ni Venus ay dumedepende doon sa age ni Manny or connected doon sa age ni Manny. Okay? At the second sentence, the sum of their age is 32. So, ibig sabihin, kapag i-add mo daw yung kanilang age ay 32. So, ganito lang po yon. So, kailangan ko po ng table para mas madaling i-represent yung computation. So, sa ating table, yung first column ay yung dalawang tao na involved. So, si Venus at si Manny. So, unahin ko po si Manny and then pangalawa ay si Venus. Bakit po? Kasi si Manny ay kahit wala si Venus, meron siyang age. Pero si Venus, kailangan may age si Manny para makompute yung age ni Venus. Kaya si Manny, since di natin alam yung kanyang age, ay gawin po nating X. So, yung age po ni Manny ay X. So, ano yung age ni Venus kapag ang age ni Manny ay X? Ito po ay X. Okay? Lagay ko sa taas. Venus is 4 more than. Ano po ba yung more than? Ang more than po ay plus. Okay, so we have here 4 plus x. Okay? Ito po pala, 3 times the age of money, 3x. So we have here 4 plus 3x. Okay, yan po yung age ni money. Baba ko po dito. Ayan. So 4 plus 3x. Now, yung kanilang age daw ay 32. The sum of their age is 32. Okay. So yung age ni money, age ni Venus, 4 plus 3x, pag i-add natin, that is 32. Okay, kaya yun po yung equation na gagawin natin. Age of money is x plus age of Venus is 4 plus 3x, this one. that is equal to 32. So ito po yung ating equation. Pero yung equation na ito, wala po dito sa ating choices. Kaya simplify natin. Pagsamahin natin itong x and 3x. So what is x plus 3x? That is equal to 4x. So 4x, then ito po yun, plus 4 equals 32. So meron na po ba dyan? 4x plus 4? Ito, letter C. 4x plus 4 equals 32. So our answer is letter C. That is the correct equation. Okay, at ito naman po yung number 18 question. How old is Venus? Okay, so how old is Venus? Ibig sabihin, kailangan po nating makuha yung value ng x, yung age ni Manny. Then kapag nakuha yun na yung age ni Manny na x, gamitin po natin yon to solve for the age of Venus. O, task ko po dito yung ating equation kanina. 4x plus 4 equals 32. So, solve this one. Solve the value of x. Move natin yung 4 sa right side. So, this become subtract 4 to both sides to move 4 to the right side of equal sign. Ito po yun. Okay? Sinurtcut ko na po dito. 4x plus 4 is equal to 32. Kapag i-move natin, magiging minus 4. So, 32 minus 4 is 28. So, matitira po dito ay 4x. Kapag naman po ay properties of equality, ito po, medyo long cut method. Subtract 4 to both sides of the equation kasi yun po yung opposite ng positive 4 ay negative 4 kaya subtract 4. So that 4 minus 4 here is 0. Kaya matitira po ay 4x. Okay? So 4x equal to 28. To remove 4, divide by 4 or multiply it by 1/4. Cancel 1/4 and 4. Then x is equal to 28 divided by 4 is 7. So may 7 po ba? Yes, that is hindi pa lang po. Actually, ang x po ay age ni Manny. Kaya wag po kayo malito, baka 7 kaagad ang sagot niyo and that is wrong. Kasi yung x po ay si Manny. Ito naman po yung kay Venus, okay? Kailangan po natin compute. Si Venus po ay 4 plus 3x. At ang x po ay 7, substitute po natin. So, this become 4 plus 3 times 7. Okay? Add or multiply. Anong unahin? So, multiply. 3 times 7 is 21 plus 4, that is equal to 25. Okay, so yung 25, yan po yung age ni Venus and that is letter D. Number 19 question, which of the following mathematical symbols does not belong to the group? So, alin po dito ang not belong to the group? Ang not belong to the group po dyan ay equal sign. Kasi po yung letter B is greater than, letter C is less than, letter D is less than or equal to, lahat po ito ay inequality. At ito po ay equal sign equation po ito. Okay? So ito po yung naiiba sa apat o sa tatlo rather. Number 20, how many solutions are in a linear inequalities in one variable? A, 0, B, 1, C, 2, D, infinitely many solutions. Okay, linear inequalities in one variable, ang solutions po niya ay infinitely many solutions. Okay? Number 21, which of the following is a linear inequality in one variable? So, linear inequality, ibig sabihin, ang exponent ay 1. So, lahat po dito, ang exponent po ba ay 1 except letter A. Ang letter A po, ang exponent po niya ay 2. Ibig sabihin, hindi na po siya linear. Okay? So, ang linear lang po ay BCD. Ang tanong, inequality. Inequality po ba yung B is greater than? Yes. Letter C is greater than or equal to? Yes. Letter D is less than or equal to. So, inequality po sila lahat at sila po ay linear inequality. Ang tanong, one variable. Okay, so ang one variable ay letter B. Itong letter C ay two variables po ito. X and Y ang given. So, ibig sabihin, X and Y, two variables po ito, cross out na po natin. Ang matitira po ay B at letter D. So, tingnan natin yung letter D. Isa lang po yung variable. Linear po ba siya? Ito pong letter D ay may close and open parenthesis at may multiplication po. If you simplify x times x, ang maging sagot po dyan ay x squared. So, kapag simplify mo pala itong letter D, hindi pala siya linear. Ito po ay quadratic kagaya ng letter A. So, hindi yan po linear yung letter D. So, here, ang natitira po sa ating choices ay letter B. So, ito po yung linear inequality. Inequality symbol, ito. Linear, export ay 1. At 1 variable, ang variable lang po ay x. Okay? Number 22, to solve or simplify the inequality x plus 5 is greater than 9, what property to be used? Okay, so para may simplify natin ito, para ma-solve yung x, i-move natin yung 5 sa right side, applying properties of equality. So anong property? Yan po ay addition property. Bakit po? Kasi ang operation po dito ay plus. Kahit po plus or minus ang ginamit dito, addition or subtraction property ang sagot. Okay? So answer is letter A. Number 23 question. Find the solution set of the inequality 3x minus 5 is less than 10. So ito po yung kanyang solution set. Ang tanong, alin po dito sa ating choices? Okay? So ganito lang po yun. Parang equation lang po ang inequality. I-move natin yung minus 5 sa right side. Magiging, okay, i-move or by addition property. So, minus 5, ang opposite ay plus 5. Okay, plus 5 sa left, plus 5 sa right. So, the same po yung ating given. Ito lang po yung dinagdag natin kaya ginawa kong red. So, negative 5 plus 5 is 0. Ang matitira po dito ay 3x is less than 10 plus 5 is 15. So, to solve for x, may kasamang 3, divide by 3 or multiply by 3. So, cancel 1/3 and 3, then x is equal to 15 times 1/3 or 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay? X is less than 5 and that is letter D. Number 4, which of the following is the solution set of the inequality 2 times x minus 3 is greater than 4? So we have A, B, C, D. The correct answer there is letter C. X is greater than 5. So kayo na po ang mag-compute, hindi ko na po ipapakita yung computation. Pero kapag di pa rin ninyo alam kung paano po ito i-compute at marating po itong sagot, x is greater than 5, pwede lang po kayo mag-comment below sa ating comment section. Sabihin po ninyo kung or itanong po ninyo kung ano yung kanyang solution, ay ipapakita ko po sa inyo yung kanyang computation. Okay? Number 25 question, which of the following graphs describe linear inequality in one variable? So ito po yung graph. Alin daw po dito yung graphs ng linear inequality in one variable? Okay, so ang inequality po ay may end at may arrow. So tama po, lahat po sila may end, pwedeng shaded, pwedeng open circle. Okay? So lahat po ito ay graph po ng linear inequality in one variable. Okay? Kaya ang sagot po natin diyan ay all of the above or all of the choices. Number 26 question, which of the following graphs describe 3x minus 5 is less than 10? So alin daw po dito ang may graph ng 3x minus 5 is less than 10. Okay, so ang sagot po dyan, ang graph po niya ay letter A. So again, kapag hindi po nyo alam kung bakit po letter A ang kanyang graph, pwede po kayo mag-comment sa comment section at ipapalawanag ko po sa inyo sa aking Facebook page account kung bakit po letter A ang sagot. Okay? Abangan po yung part 2 ng aking reviewer.